Even as a little girl, I loved to write. I loved writing. I loved writing books. I kept journals. I love poetry or the spoken word. I was in. Let me see. I want to think third. I think maybe the third or fourth grade when I wrote my first book. I was attending. Well, my oldest brother, and I, we were raised in Chicago, and we attended St. Charles Catholic School, and I wrote during my enrollment there. Our teachers were nuns, of course. I wrote my first book, and I gave it to my teacher, which was the nun. And so throughout my years, off and on, I've continued writing, and it was so many tragic things that happened in my life from my childhood on up that I wanted to write about it, but my mind, my hand wanted to start writing, but my mind couldn't process it just yet to start talking about or letting that part of my life out. So I did, though. I think it was around 2014, maybe a little bit before that. I started back writing. I had moved to Atlanta by then, and I started back working on my book. And the name of that book is Not One, Not Two, and it talks about some very very traumatic and sad things that happened in my childhood. Matter of fact, when I get ready to start my podcast and I'll start doing my poetry, I'm going to be penning the two books I have, and I've completed two and published two, and I have another one that I'm working on, and I kind of put that down and kind of lost interest in it. But I remember, even though it's been a few years, I remember exactly where I stopped, and I know exactly where I'll pick up again when I start back writing. Like I said, the name of the first book is, in case you may want to go check it out before I pen it and before I began talking about it and doing my my media platforms. The first one is Not One, Not Two by Erling Young, which is me. And the second is Drowning Out the Voice of God. And now I'm working on the third, and the name of it is called The Briefcase. And it's like a thriller slash mystery. So, and it's going to be. It's going to be a very, very, very good book, and I'm believing in God for a publisher to pick that one up as well. But I will be starting putting information out and flyers, and I don't know how I'm going to start doing my written word programs. I don't know if I'll do it uh, on podcast or do it live or record it and then upload it. Give me some ideas, guys, on how to start doing my poetry. Give me some ideas in the comments, and I treasure all of you. And also, I'm wanting to enlarge each of my social media platforms. I have I have two accounts on TikTok. One where I do my ministry and and mostly stuff that I like to do. And then I got this backup account where I kind of just keep up with current events on this one, the Brown Cherokee Princess. And my main account is Dr. Erling Harris Young. And also I'm on Facebook, and that's Dr. Erling Harris Young. And I'm on Instagram, which is smooth underscore preacher. Also, I have a YouTube channel that I'm working on getting back started. And the name of it is, a lot of you hadn't asked me, I could have told you. What's the name of my YouTube channel? Anyway, all the information will be in my bio. So I'm excited. I was laying in the bed, and I remember I had been prophesied this a couple of times to me that I would start to travel, and I was thinking to myself, would it be my ministry or what? And then I felt like the Lord said to me, it's going to be your writing that's going to uh, project me out into travel, and people are going to want to hear. And I'm excited about that. I couldn't hardly sleep, and I was getting all kinds of ideas about what I was going to be, what my spoken word was going to be about. It's not. It's kind of like sort of how Maya Angelou would do hers, but different. And I'm inspired by Maya Angelou because uh she young in her young mature age, she wasn't afraid to step out and start living her dream. And I kind of hesitated at start trying to pick all this up again, but then God reminded me of exactly Maya Angelou. So I'm excited about that. So I will talk to you guys again soon. And yeah.